Hey there, I'm Wes with the Slumber Yard, and in this video I'm going to talk about the best beds that are of the queen size variety. So over here at the Slumber Yard, we mainly test queen size mattresses just because they're the most popular style of bed that people are getting out there. So in this video, I'm basically going to go over 6 of the best options that you can get for your bedroom. So stick around because in this video we'll have everything that you need to know about these mattresses, but let's just get right into this one because it will be 6 beds.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alright, so before I get into everything that you need to know about the best picks for this list, I do want to say that all of these mattress brands did send us these beds for free to review, but we compiled this list ourselves. And since there are 6 beds on this list, I will go a little bit faster, but let's just start off with the policies. What are you going to get if you do decide to order any of the beds on this list? And the first thing will be completely free shipping. They'll all get to you completely free. Then you'll get a trial period of at least 100 nights. Then you'll have some sort of return option if you don't happen to love the bed within that trial period, and they all come with a warranty and pretty much at least a standard 10-year warranty, but some beds do go above and beyond. And if you want to read up more about those warranties, policies, trials, returns, anything like that, check down below in that description box. But let's just jump right into this video and talk about the first bed, which is from the brand Casper, and that would be the Casper Original Mattress. So this is a really accommodating bed. It's a simple all-foam one by default, but you can get it in a hybrid iteration as well, and that just basically means they use pocketed coils instead of support foam. But if we're talking about the all-foam Casper Original, it's a simple 3-layer all-foam bed with a support foam layer on the bottom, then you have a transition layer, and then the top comfort foam layer, which basically just adds up to give the bed a soft neutral foam feel. If you lay down on the Casper Original, it's just going to feel really nice and comfy. It's not going to be overwhelmingly memory foam. Even though that transition layer is made of memory foam, it's just going to be pretty much neutral. And in terms of the bed's firmness, that's another area where it also will be pretty neutral because it's right around a medium on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And since this bed is available in a hybrid iteration, it could work for all body types as well if you decided to go that route. And we pretty much just say that just because we tend to notice that most heavier people prefer beds with pocketed coils because they provide a little bit more long-term support and durability for those bigger body types. And the Casper Original also has a slight zone support design inside of its construction, but if you want to learn up more about that, you can check out our full review on the Casper Original. We'll link it down below in that description box. But in terms of price, you're looking at around the $1,300 mark for the queen size before any discounts. And if we happen to have a discount code for you, we'll also link that down below in that description box because, you know, we want to help you save some money if you're getting a queen size bed. So check down there for so much more about the Casper Original, but let's just move on to the next bed, and that's this one right next to me. That would be the Saatva Classic. And some cool things about this up top is that it'll actually be delivered to you through a process called white glove delivery. So the bed won't be like roll packed inside of a small box. Instead, it'll get to your house full size, and a delivery team will usually help set it up for you. So that could be a great option if you live somewhere that's, you know, in a really hard to get to place, or you just want someone to help set up your bed. It's backed by a full year trial period and a lifetime warranty, so some really consumer friendly policies. And in terms of this bed's construction, it uses inner springs in combination with coils, and it pretty much adds up to give the bed more of a traditional pillow top feel. So it's going to be really similar to something that maybe you grew up sleeping on, or if you've ever been to a really nice 5-star hotel or, you know, had a bed like that, it's really comfortable in an Airbnb, it might be like that. Something cool about the Saatva Classic is that it's available in 3 different firmness options, so you can pick and choose depending on what you want. We tend to recommend the luxury firm just because it's close to a medium firm, which should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. But if you do want something a little bit softer or a bit firmer, you can definitely check those out as well. Overall, the Saatva Classic is just going to look really luxurious and probably feel that way too. Now in terms of price, for a queen size, it retails for around the $2,000 mark MSRP before any discounts, but Saatva is pretty good at offering discounts nowadays, so after which you should be able to pick it up for closer to the $1,700 mark. So yeah, definitely check down below in that description box to save some money with Saatva. And I should also mention that mattress brands do like to change their pricing and promotions constantly, so this is as of when I'm recording this video, but you can always check down below to see what is current, you know, all those current deals we will have linked for you. But let's talk about another great bed, and that would be from the brand Helix. And one cool thing about Helix is instead of having just one bed or, you know, 2 or 3. They've got 6, and you answer a sleep quiz, and based on your results on that, they'll pick the bed that they think should work best for your sleeping situation. So they basically have beds that span most of the firmness spectrum, and they have some with a little bit more of a neutral feel and some with more of a memory foam feel, so it's really going to be tailored to you. Now over here at the Slumber Yard, we've tried out the Helix Midnight, and we've tried out their base model, their luxe model, and their elite bed, and they're all really great. But if you're saving the most amount of money, you should just go with their base model. And all of those beds are pretty much going to have a soft, accommodating hybrid feel. All the Helix beds do use pocketed coils in combination with some sort of foam, so you're definitely going to get a lot of support if you are a bigger person. All of the iterations of the Midnight are right around a medium, so they should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. But again, if you did want something a little bit firmer or a little bit softer, take that Helix sleep quiz, and they'll definitely have a bed option for you. Now, as of when I'm recording this video, you should be able to pick up a queen size Helix for around the $1,100 mark after discount, which is a pretty good deal for a bed of this quality. And just know that if you did want a thicker bed with more features like the Helix Luxe or the Helix Elite lineup, you can definitely spend up and get those, so that's a good option as well. Now the next bed I have for you is Nectar, and that one's a little bit different because it's a 3-layer all foam bed, but it has more of a dense viscous memory foam feel. So it's another bed that does have some really great consumer-friendly policies, but when you go and lay down on it, just know you're getting something that will have a prototypical memory foam feel. You'll lay down on it and it will feel a little bit firm at first, but you'll slowly start to sink into the mattress and it'll kind of create a nook for you to sleep in. If you've ever seen any of those memory foam commercials on TV or ever slept on a memory foam bed, that's pretty much what you're getting with Nectar. Now in terms of its firmness, it's right around a medium firm on our firmness scale, so slightly on the firmer end of the spectrum, which may work best for strict back or stomach sleepers, but it could work for anybody, and since it is an all foam, it should work for any body types, but Nectar does also offer the Nectar Hybrid. That's basically the same thing as the Casper Hybrid I was talking about earlier. You swap out that support layer with coils. Now in terms of pricing, if you go the route of the all foam Nectar, you're looking at around the $700 for a queen size, and you can just spend up $100 more extra and get the bed as a hybrid. So some really great options for under $1,000 with the brand Nectar. So anything we have with that brand we'll link down below in that description box, because sometimes they'll also bundle in like free sheets or free pillows. So definitely check down there if you are interested in that bed. Now the next one I have for you is from the brand Brooklyn Bedding, and that would be their signature mattress. And some things that make this bed so unique is that it is also available in 3 different firmnesses, but it's going to have a really neutral hybrid foam feel. This bed uses coils in combination with some transition memory foam and some, more neutral comfort foams, but in general, it's pretty much just going to have a neutral hybrid feel. It's going to be pretty responsive from those coils, and it's just going to be another really accommodating bed, but this one will have a little bit more bounce. The Brooklyn Bedding signature is available in a soft, medium, or a firm, and we usually recommend most people go towards that medium since it also is right around a medium on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Now with the Brooklyn Bedding signature, you can also add a cloud pillow top attachment, which basically adds a cooling cover and a little bit more, comfort design stuff, but that will cost you extra. And I should also mention that this bed is available in a ton of different sizes, which is pretty cool. So if you're putting it in a weird spot or like your RV or something that's out of the ordinary, this would be a great option. In terms of the queen size Brooklyn Bedding signature, you're looking at around the $1,000 mark after discount. So another pretty good deal for a quality bed. So definitely check out the Brooklyn Bedding signature if you're looking for something like that. Now the last bed I have for you is the Nolah Natural, and this bed will have a little bit of a different feel than pretty much all the beds I've mentioned on this list because it has latex foam as its main comfort foam layer. So it has pocketed coils, but on top of that is a layer of naturally occurring latex foam, which is pretty much going to act like the opposite of a memory foam. So when you lay down on a bed like this, you'll kind of be sleeping on top of the surface rather than sinking in, and it'll be super duper responsive. So when you go and push down and release your hands, it'll respond almost instantly. So it can be a great option if you do like to change between different sleeping positions at night. And since it is, naturally occurring, that might also move the needle for any green thumbs out there. The Nolah Natural is also backed by a lifetime warranty, which is pretty darn cool, and it's right around a medium on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And after discount, you're looking at around the $1,400 mark for the queen size. So it's not the cheapest bed on this list, but for something as natural and, with that latex foam feel, it's a pretty good deal in that regard. But that is basically the short story when talking about the best queen size beds. I hope you learned something, and if you need any more information about any of the beds on this list, you can always check down below in that description box, and we'll try to link some of our full reviews we've done. We really like to go in more detail in those, so definitely check those out below if you'd like. But that's gonna do it for this one. Like this video if you had a good time, and I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.
You've been watching my Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. Slumber Yard. Come on now. My Slumber Yard. Like and subscribe.